Hi. So trying to be a little quieter because my husband is streaming himself. Um, I maybe uh, joining his chat just to just to help him out because his chat has been messing up, and I think that's because he's all by himself in his chat. Um, doesn't happen to me, but I mean, it hasn't happened to me in a long time, I should say. But yeah. This is the rebuild where it's 50 million miles up in the air. Kidding about being 50 million miles, but it is really high. Um, so I had a problem where I was trying to do my, I was trying to finish the rest of the next page on my story, and, my husband's, uh, talking to his stream, and, um, which wasn't really bugging me, but anyway, my husband was talking to his stream, and then, I've got that many YouTube videos I'm trying to catch up on, so hopefully they will thin out and, uh, be taking up less space on the screen. Because, normally I'll just let it, like I'll open it in one window and then, I'll just let it run. But this time I spread them out. So, yeah. I meant, dumb question. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ah, okay. Um, yeah. So we're gonna do this a little bit, and then we'll probably go over to the 4th of July file, even though it says Fictional Ireland Rebuild. The other one's kind of a rebuild too, so... And it's of Fictional Ireland, it's just not the, um, it's not the file that we're using to do this. 1, 2, 3, 4... 5, 6, 7. My main goal actually for today is to get the wall patterns down on all those houses I built. The ones that are just the framing. I actually, uh, hold on a sec. Where'd it go? Okay, so I finally found that house I was looking for. I don't remember what my deal over here was. Oh, it was to figure out where the parking lot and all that went. Um, oh! Okay, so that's directly across from each other? Question mark. We'll go with this one. We actually should probably go with the other one, but, yeah. Okay, so they're directly across from each other. So wherever I put this building here is where I put that building there. Okay, we're good. But, yeah, I was looking at this house. Look, water! But literally, I am on the floor right now. I mean, literally, I'm not kidding. I was on the floor. Which is why I'm rebuilding it in the other file. See, this has a lot more trees and, um, yeah, see, these have houses that are back here. Um, if I can, I want to put the houses back a little further, but if I can't, that's okay too. Um, yeah, because it's supposed to be like you're going down that pathway, and it's not supposed to take like 20 minutes or anything like that, but it is supposed to be like hidden. But I did build it a lot better than I built the one that got corrupted, so I liked that, because one that got corrupted, you could totally see the houses from the main road, and it was not fun. See, what I've built now, oh, see, like this. I want to build that in the other file that we're just in. But, if you think about it, this has the walls and no house building. Or has the floor and no house building. You know? Oh, I forgot. I didn't want the floor to be white. I wanted it to be blue. Oh, okay. We'll figure that out one of these days. Actually, what we can do is like have one house with yellow carpet, and another house with pink carpet, and red carpet, and blue carpet, and yellow carpet, and oh, I said yellow carpet already. Orange carpet. Um, the odd person that might want purple carpet. I'm not saying that they're odd. I'm just saying that that's not like a color that people usually choose. That's what I'm trying to say. So yeah, normally in one of my worlds, this wouldn't be a very dangerous thing to do, but I know that somewhere over here is this house. See, this is exact same size as the house I normally build. It's got it's got the um 1, 2, 3 and the upright and all that. But like this is the come in and oops. Oh, okay. Anyway, and it's got a dining room too. You squeeze past here. Here's the kitchen. Doesn't have anything in it yet because I didn't have that ability at the time or something. Um, this is the living room. See, isn't that a lot bigger? It's nice. And then you have the stairs with the bedrooms. There's no bathroom down there. I just realized. Well, we'll have to come up with one. Um, if we start building those as if we start building this as a two-story version of the house, it'll have to be like that. Um, yeah, we'll have to come up with the bathroom somehow. Maybe the kitchen doesn't have to be as big, and the bathroom could be over here. But then you're watching TV, and you like really have to go to the bathroom, and the commercial finally came, and yeah, a dumb question. Um, what is under these stairs? Because if I could put the bathroom under there, then that'd be ideal. Um, Anyway, so this is the bedroom I really want to. I mean, the house I really want to build. That makes no sense. Oh, this is supposed to be the garage. I forgot. Yeah, it's supposed to be the garage. Um, so there's like no way to get into the house other than the garage, though. Um, I don't have a garage door in here. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, I probably do. It's just over there somewhere. Okay. Well. So we'll keep this in mind. Because what it's doing right now is, this is, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And then it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's count that again just to make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Just like my normal house. I think that's so cool. It does not have to have the balcony, but I liked it. And yeah, like I said, one of these bedrooms could probably be a bathroom. But see this. Oh, this bedroom has its own private bathroom apparently. Huh. Okay. So that'd be 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, 3, 4, 5. Except for probably that's going to be a bathroom. So, I mean, like I said, that's a bathroom. And oh, usually, oh, wait, this is a bedroom. Okay, so, okay, no, this is not the real wall, but it's confusing me the way it is right now. Okay, but of course we would end up using a different, we'd actually end up using the wall that we meant to use for one. Okay. There we go. Yeah, okay, so there's a bedroom, 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 bedroom. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, and then 6. So 6 bedrooms and a bathroom. Or 5 bedrooms and and 2 bathrooms. So yeah, I think that looks pretty neat. Another house that we could use, I don't know if we're going to though, because this is actually TSMC's build of, that is this, but bigger. Or at least it's supposed to be that, but bigger. Um, it didn't quite turn out right. I put the stairs on the inside, and since it's a lot smaller, It's like 12 wide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. So it's 11 wide. Or there's this with pop-out windows. I like that. It's like the same exact house, but pop-out windows. Okay. Anyway, um, I'm gonna leave myself in front of here, and we can like have a nice two-story house somewhere in there. I kind of like. Okay, so I kind of like the idea of having Michael's house be that two-story, but in the dream I had, he only had a one-story. So that's probably because when I was growing up, I had or we had a one-story house. I'm not saying I had it because apparently my dad owned it. So him and mom got divorced, and they were like, "Who do you want to go with?" It's like, why put this pressure on me? I don't know. I didn't want to upset my dad or my mom. I wanted to, um, well, of course, I wanted us to live all together, just like we always had forever, but, that wasn't going to happen. Um, I don't think I actually explained that to them, but maybe I did. But they didn't, like, say it's got to be this way and, but we still love you and all that stuff. Just kind of, like me having emotions about this thing, and I really didn't until later, but me having it, you know, feelings about this idea of divorce, and just didn't seem to come into their minds necessarily. So I chose to stay with the house, and Dad chose to keep the house. So, yeah. Anyway, but see, it seems like if you have a family that's divorced, you get a lot more presents, and not because necessarily they're trying to buy your love and make you feel better about it. It's not that at all. It's just that if you have like for Christmas, let's say, um, if you have a divorced family, then all of a sudden, instead of having the two sets of grandparents you had before, you've got three. And so you get more there, and then if you're well, it not if you get divorced, but if your parents remarry, you've suddenly got more grandparents. And in my case, my first stepdad had divorced parents, so then there was Grandma and Grandpa Ray, and then there was Grandma and Grandpa uh, Sublet. So there's like even more grandparents there, and yeah, it was just crazy for a while. And you get more aunts and uncles and cousins, and so you just gotta kind of look on the bright side. Yeah, your parents aren't together anymore, but your parents aren't going to be fighting in theory. Um, because I know of a couple that was still fighting. um, they decided to break up, but they had a kid between them, uh, so they were like still kind of fighting. Well, no, that they were kind of. I mean, they were like not knockout, drag out kind of fight, but they they weren't nice to each other. Anyway, not the point here. Um, so I was working on my story earlier, and I realized that part of my story was not appropriate to accidentally end up on my husband's stream, if it did. But the way it was said, you wouldn't have necessarily been able to tell that it was inappropriate, so it was fine. Anyway, it worked out. Um, I don't think it was on loud enough to be on my husband's stream, but like I'm very sensitive about that. Um, yeah, we'll put that at the bottom. Dang. See, we got the garage door over here. That's a garage door. It's a very, it's a pretty nice garage door too. Okay. Is that what it is? Right here? Yay! So I was pretty happy. I had granola this morning. Again. With oat milk. And it was pretty awesome. How big? No. Wait, we're going to make this 40. Well, 42 because, this wall is 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41. There you go. I don't believe you. Husband Swing Farm Sim 25 and he said that the workers are better than they were, and that's saying something. I mean, because seriously, they used to like go 2 feet and turn around and go back, and you're wondering what is going on in their head. Like you want to sing the zombie song at them. Oh, wait, excuse me. The zombie song is called Zombie. I don't know who originally sings it, though. I just know that if you listen to the words of the song and you're an author, well, me as an author, it doesn't make any sense because what's in your head? Zombie, zombie, zombie. Okay, so what is normally in a zombie's head is your brains. So obviously, if you are there to question this to question what's in the zombie's head, then he's probably got your friend's brains in there. No, but the song is "What's in Your Head." But they eat. Well, okay, I'm not gonna say what they eat on stream because that would not be family friendly. That would be more Buffy the Vampire Slayer. So, not saying Buffy the Vampire Slayer wasn't family friendly because except for the monsters, it pretty much was. Oh, well, that sexy dance Buffy did in season 2. I want to say it was the first episode, and so so spoiler alert here if you have not seen Buffy the Vampire Slayer the series. Um, the the vampire went and tried to kill her. He did a really good job trying to kill her in the last episode of the first season, and he kind of succeeded. Except for that, she's a slayer. So apparently, slayers have 9 lives like a kitty cat, and she came back to life. And then she had some really stupid lines like, "Oh look, a bad guy." She goes and punches him, and he's supposedly dead. She didn't kill him. She didn't have a stake in her hand. It was just a fist. Loved her dress. Did not love her lines for that movie. I mean, for that end episode. Um, after she came back to life. So in number 2, I mean in season 2, she's the first episode. She's trying to deal with all this stuff on her own, and it's not working. She's not talking to any of her friends about it. She's saying, "I'm fine," it's fine, stuff like that. And so she goes to the Bronze. That's the local nightclub that you go, you dance, you can get coffee and donuts, or um, there's other food there that you can get. But anyway, and oh, and in another episode you can get soda. So you can get drinks there. I think the older crowd, that are 21 and over, can get more interesting drinks. I don't think they're interesting, but some people do. Like, there's a YouTuber right now that says, "I don't drink that much." Every single. Okay, he's one of the ones that goes to Disneyland all the time. That goes to Disneyland all the time. And he gets an alcoholic drink every time he goes. So that's like every. I think he posts every Friday. Well, he posted today, so I don't understand. But anyway, he posts once or twice a week, usually. And he's got, he orders a drink to go with his food every single time. "But I don't drink that much." Yeah. It's like, I've seen too much. Okay, I've seen way too much of what drinking can do for you with my uncle and uh, a a friend of. I'm not sure if he was a friend of my of that uncle or the other uncle. Or yes. Hmm. Anyway, because I don't want to say names. It's just gonna end up being a bad, and it doesn't seem like a good thing to do. But anyway, um, the friend, he used to get drunk, get really super loud, and I don't know what happened, but anyway, basically he drank himself to death. My uncle ended up punching a wall instead of the guy that he was trying to punch because he was drunk. Hold on, my cat's tail is attacking him. You okay now? Okay. Okay, technically, he was dreaming about something. Don't have any idea what, but he was dreaming about something. Then, all of a sudden, his tail is twitching and it was, getting close to his face. He's got a really long tail. Um, well, he's got a really fluffy tail. I can't say it's really long, but anyway, it can reach his face a little bit. Um, so it was like getting closer and closer, and I guess whatever he was dreaming about was getting closer and closer because all of a sudden he startles awake and is like looking at his tail like, like, what'd you do that for? It's kind of funny. Um, so this is the first buildings that are on this street. I think I'm gonna make this street longer. Like, there's supposed to be a spy company, like MI6 in the James Bond movies. There's supposed to be a spy place, but it's a lot smaller than MI6. At least I don't know what to do. Now that we're building this above ground like this, we could totally build an underground building and it'd be just fine. I don't know where I want the door, so I'm not going to put it there yet. But I think it looks pretty good at the moment. But like I said, we are going to go over and... What is that? An ugly spot on my... No, there's not an ugly spot on my TV. It was just like that cave, the little part. Hold on. Okay, so this little cave right here looked really weird from way up there. It looked like an ugly spot on my TV, and obviously that wasn't it. So, okay, it's 1-2. So I am playing this on an Xbox, and now that we've been streaming for a little bit, I do want to say, I want to I know begging is not okay, but I want to beg everybody. Oh, okay. I want to beg everybody to at least go and check out my books on Amazon. I think you might get hooked just from the covers. But okay, if I stack these up again, I was trying to keep it to where they weren't stacked up, and that's obviously not working. So I'm watching she's I assume is she. It sounds like a she. Um, anyway, amazing, and she built some pretty neat builds. I just found her this year on YouTube, and it's pretty cool. Okay, so I'm gonna put her over there because I just realized I'm streaming and I do not have Twitch up. Now I have two versions of Twitch. Just realized that. Oh, whatever. Okay, anyway, so I was saying if you go on Amazon and you go into the search engine and type in Tina Rash Books, TINARASHBOOKS, you should find all 6 of my books: Pirate's Daughter, Misfortune, Hard Times, Esperanza's Party, The Island, and Adopted Coral. And coming soon, well, maybe not until December, but coming soon, will be Lessons in Love. I really want to be able to help out paying the bills around here. And I can't do that without... you could think of it as a donation, but... You know, if you buy my books, you can think of it as a donation to a worthy cause. One, two, three. But yeah, I would really like it if 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, duh. Okay. So I would really like it if, I could pay all the bills and my husband didn't necessarily have to work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, the thing is, though, that, I just realized something. There's a pirate ship here that is a store. And I've got to figure out how I want to build it. Again, I mean, I've got the general idea of how to build it, but it's like actually building it that is the thing. It always comes out, every single time I build a pirate ship, it comes out different. Like, the one that I built, okay. Oh boy. Well, let's follow this pattern, this road here. So I was trying for a thing like this, but it doesn't work doing doing the white lines. And it doesn't work doing the white lines like, it doesn't really work doing the white lines, dashed like we have in America, because it never lines up right. Never lines up correctly is what I mean. Okay, so... Ding dang it. Oh, but that might actually help us find... So I still gotta work on this. That's a lighthouse right there. That's a lighthouse, but it doesn't add up. It's supposed to, but it doesn't. It's supposed to look like that. But it doesn't look like that over here. It's not the same. See, on every single corner, it's supposed to be like this, where it's 2 this way on both sides. And I don't know how I did that, but I didn't do it right. So we're following this so we can we're attempting to follow this, I should say. Yeah, I'm following it. So I can show you the ship. It looks actually smaller than what I've built in the past, and it's kind of bugging me. And all those little islands over there, they're gonna go because that's supposed to be the ocean. My husband's right though. The spot that I'm building over right now, that should have been the ocean, but I couldn't find the ocean at the time. I found this ocean. But the problem with this ocean is that there's a lot of land in it. So yeah, I'm taking it out as quickly as I can, but it's not as much as I would like it to be. Okay, where did the ship go? Oh, there it goes. That's a lot smaller than I usually build it. What the hey? Maybe it's one of those things where I didn't fill it in all the way. But anyway, this is a number 1. But like I said, usually it's got a little more deck here. This part. Usually it's got a little more. Then I'm going to have to go and build the other one. Thing is that, okay, so like the number 2, that's the number 1, and then the number 2 is supposed to be like a bigger version of the number 1, but with more bedrooms and stuff. More bedrooms. I never added more bathrooms, which is well, I mean, I added one more bathroom, but I don't think I've ever built it before. So, so yeah, um, I don't. Okay, so I don't know my first 3 books very well. I mean, I know them. I know them, but I've listened to the other 3 more. Or I mean, I've listened to. I'll make sense in a minute. I've listened to Esperanza's Party and The Island way more than I've listened to the first 3. So, I asked my son why he was tapering it on both sides, since this needed to be flat, and he's, basically said, trust the process. So annoying. But anyway, um, Morgan in Pirate's Daughter, and the reason why it's Pirate's Daughter is because I didn't want to give away the whole plot. Like, I don't want to call it a, like bedroom slave or something like that. I'm hoping there's more adults and kids gonna watch this later, but yeah, I didn't want to name it that because that would have given the whole plot away. But then I didn't want to name it I didn't want to name it like Daughter of Pirates or something like that. I really didn't want to be that vague, actually. But but I ended up with Pirate's daughter because she is the daughter of two pirates. So it made sense. Oh no. Okay. So if anybody actually starts watching this stream and you want to change the pace because, maybe Minecraft's a little boring for you at the moment, um, hopefully it won't stay that way because I really like this build. It's coming along nicely. Um, but he's playing Farm Sim 25. I figure he advertised my stuff. I should advertise him too. Um, I didn't even ask him to. It was pretty awesome. So the problem is that I lined this up with the sidewalk across the street, and it doesn't line up. Ah, it doesn't line up. That's bothering me. Well, okay, wait a minute. So, I guess. Oh, we'll probably have it come in from the side just like Penelope's because then it's like not in the way. But we're not having a back door to this place. That's not happening. I hate it when it does that. That's really annoying. Okay. One, two, three. We need one more. Anyway, I think earlier on the stream I was talking about amazing. She has some pretty cool builds, and I'm just giving her a shout out because, she's keeping us entertained today in the background. Hopefully she's not too loud and actually on my stream because I haven't asked her if it's okay first. But today's Sunday, so the other video I did today was Disneyland Adventures, and I was so happy. I couldn't repeat it, but I was so happy because um because I finally got around that barrel, but then I screwed up. And then I couldn't repeat it. I tried 3 times, but I finally got around the barrel. So I was really happy about that. Ew, that's creepy. Okay, but now America's Got Talent is... Eh. Okay. I'm gonna turn this down a little. It's pretty loud. my husband just reminded me. He didn't even, actually remind me, but, yeah. I don't just do video game videos. I do cat videos. I do deer videos. When we have them, I do peacock videos. If I could ever see that animal that cries like a baby and drives me crazy over the summer when the doors are open, well, actually, it's throughout the year. It's any time that we have the door open and it becomes evening. Um, but yeah, if I could ever get video of him, I'd be really happy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, it should be 10. Uh, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So the whole reason why I went and showed you the ship is to show you that there, over there in this area, eventually will be the pirate store. And, oh, hey, wait a minute. If this is the sidewalk, this is the sidewalk, what goes here? What goes here? I don't know. Why I just went British all of a sudden, I don't know. But, yeah. I do that all the time, though. Like, I love doing different little voices. Like, last week I was totally country. Southern America. um, Georgia, Mississippi, that kind. Well, Mississippi, probably. Because, I watched these one videos. They're called Life on the Farm. And she's got I assume, Mississippi accent. And so all of a sudden I became country for a week. It was weird. When I'm doing well, I didn't think it was gonna be a whole bunch of this guy talking. Uh, okay, so there's a video, and it says how I went undercover on BGT. Oh, so Britain's Got Talent, and got a golden buzzer. Anyway, I've thrown my book pitch in there. I'll probably do it at the end too, but yeah. So if you're watching this on YouTube at any point in time, please like, share, comment, subscribe, notification bell. If you're watching me on Twitch at any point in time, please follow and chat. Um, I'm not going anywhere. I just wanted to get that out of the way because I've noticed that I've been singing at the end and hardly anybody's been hearing it, I think. And I also wanted to, I've slacked off from doing that. The you are important, you do matter, and there's nothing anybody can do about that. As long as you're still alive and you believe that you are important and you believe that you matter, the bullies can't touch you. And please don't let them. I'm still, I probably sound like a nice, happy-go-lucky person most of the time, except for when I'm complaining about the W store. But yeah, I'm still suffering from something that a bully did to me, and like nobody checked the facts, but you learn from it. You go and you know talk about them on social media and hopefully shame them into doing the right thing. That's not the goal here. It's just to, you know, get it out of my system. It's been 2 or 3 years and it's still not out of my system because there is no reason why I should not be working there right now. I worked there for about 3.5 years and there's no reason. You can't upgrade talking a little sternly to, she yelled at me. It's like, excuse me? I heard my coworker say a lot meaner things to some of our customers. She used bad words sometimes, too. You ain't supposed to use bad words at Walmart. You're also not supposed to stand around, but I totally applaud those people that were uh, waiting at the end of the registers, waiting for somebody to check out. Apparently, they were in Orlando, Florida. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41. Yeah, 41 because the other wall is 42. There you go. So I'm going to have to watch this one again. Some of the other videos that are in this list, they're not that important, but I did want to watch them, so. Um, pro- So, I said that we are going to do some of the 4th of July display. And we need to. So, I got a lot done yesterday, and I finally figured out what was wrong with that one. You can't trigger something without the trigger. I'll show you what I'm talking about as soon as we get over there. You can't trigger something without the trigger. It just does not work. So since you can't trigger something without the trigger, then, I had to put in the trigger, which worked out really great. And, we got to put in more grass. Because we've got an airsoft field and a paintball field. So we will stand like right here and we'll pretend we're in the right spot. The paintball field's here, the airsoft field's here, and then there's the store in the middle. you know, like if it was the Chuck E. Cheese, not Chuck E. Cheese, um, if it was the miniature golf course, we'll go with that. I'm specifically thinking of the one at Scandia. You go through the front door, you go across the floor back toward the price counter, and you make a right out those doors, and that's where it is. But that's not the important part. Um, the part where you go up and say, "Yeah, I want 18 rounds of golf or 9 rounds of golf," because technically, you have to pay extra to do all nine. I mean, all 18. Normally you do 9. So one side at the Scandia that I used to go to, the one side has the castle and the other side does not. I think it has the castle and the windmill and all the really cool things. But the that's all the stuff on the left. And if you go on the right, then you get stuff like I think the first hole is the one with the big not tunnel. Okay, so it's the one where you hit the ball and it goes in a loop-de-loop and then goes off to the hole, and if you do it just right, you can actually get it in. Speaking of that, I got a present for my birthday. I actually bought it for myself. I was, like I wanted to get it yesterday, even though my birthday is not for, it's a week from today. So even though it's a week from today, I wanted to get it yesterday because what if the sale doesn't go on? We had that before. I don't know what we were trying to buy, but we had that before where I really wanted to buy whatever it was, and then by the time we had the money, it wasn't on sale anymore. And then it turned out that I had some Xbox money, so I'm like, oh, I'll just buy it. So, like, if he gets a paycheck in between now and then, maybe, I could, get him to buy the other Corrupted Forest. That's what it is. Corrupted Forest. I kept calling it the Dark Forest yesterday. Or something like that. Like the Dark Evil Forest. I don't know. Something. But it's Corrupted Forest. But I got another one. And I won't be able to show it until August 1st because I promised that I wasn't going to show it until my birthday or after my birthday. So I might make a special video. My birthday is literally next Sunday. This coming Sunday. And if what about the voice chat working? Okay. This is so weird. Okay, so that's a big old parking lot. That's much bigger than it normally is. Yeah, I've got to figure out what we wanted over here. Like I said, I think I want to make this street longer. Like build Spy Biz here. Build the bar here. And go from there. I need to go upstairs, so I will be back. And Hopefully you won't hear more than what you're supposed to hear. Hi, Sammy, baby. Hi, Bobby. Sweetheart. Want to say hi to Glenn when he's upstairs? Okay. Well, yeah, I'm gonna watch that again. Because I don't understand that. Okay, so that needs to be saved over there. Okay, what was I doing? Oh, yeah. Okay, so let's put the street in, and then we'll go over to the other file. I do need end soon, because I'm hungry. But as long as we do a couple of more, then I'll have done what I said I was going to do. And if I want to, I can go and show you guys a preview. I'm going to tease you with the preview every single time I put it to get, every single time I change it, and eventually we'll be up at the high school and all that. It'll be nice. I don't know how I'm going to do that, though. Because, normally we would have the, well, I would think that normally we'd have the football stadium having the fireworks. That would be pretty awesome. Except for that, if you did that in a real football stadium, you'd probably set the grass on fire. But it does sound pretty awesome. Or, ooh, in the parking lot. I don't know if I put the park. I think I did. I don't know. I'm gonna have to find out. parking lot. Ooh. Okay, so we got this started anyway. Um... Okay, oh good. I've got signs. So I had a dream about this, and so it's gonna end up. This is the. This is what it is because I don't know what it is. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. Now let's go and fix it again. Okay, so it's random. Like I said, and maybe they're like old factories, or maybe they're factories that are being used. I don't know. Random building. That's not what I wanted. Number 1. Followed by. Followed by. I told him to say hi to Daddy's stream a couple of times and he didn't seem interested. Number 2. Do we like that better or do we like that better? We don't like either one of them better because it should be dead in the middle of the sign, but it'll do. Okay. And then... Really? I ought to stay on here and... But I don't want to. Like I said, I want to go to the other thing. Okay. The spy place is called Spy Biz Pub. I mean, usually in my streams, I mean not my streams, but usually I write it in as it's a bar. It's very important in Sweet Revenge. Pretty sure it's Sweet Revenge. I'm just, I'm questioning, is that the book where Pepper and Raphael get married, or is that the one, or is it the one after that? So, Airsoft, Shop, Paintball. Actually, it's Airsoft Field, Paintball Field. Oh, that's how you do it. Duh. I've been having this problem for the last few days. I couldn't remember how to do it. And then I was like, oh, duh. There we go. Okay. Oh. There. Oh. I forgot something. Oh. There's something very important that way, too. That don't impress me much. What else was over there? Okay, Costco. Okay, but see, I'm basing it on a Costco, but it's a I called it the Super Warehouse Store. Helps if you spell things correctly. Okay. Um. Oh, movie theater. I guess the movie theater could be back here too. And houses and. Okay. So you can't simulate that. You cannot actually simulate that has the movie theater has sticky floors. There. And then Pirate Store. Oops. See, if I write it down now, then I don't have to worry about remembering it later. I can just go and look at the board, so to speak, and figure it out. Figuring out. Figuring out. Da, 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 figuring out. Yeah, I'm going to get in trouble for that one these days. Somebody's going to actually remember what that's from. Oh, high school. You know, when you're in high school, you always have to have that rival school to wreak havoc. Somebody put Jello in the swimming pool and was trying to blame it on Jesse, but Jesse didn't do it. Or Jesse was the one that put Jello in their swimming pool, but I think it was somebody was trying to put Jello in the swimming pool and blame it on Jesse. Okay, so we got the shooting range. Got the air. Okay, we got to do the shooting range first. Ew, that's creepy. It's got like every doll known to man. Okay, so I'm gonna have to start this one over again. Um, high school, pirate store, houses, movie theater, Costco, airsoft field, shop, paintball field, shooting range. I think I called it the visitor center. Camping. Visitors. Oh! Oh, I forgot. It's an important center. Um. Oh. Thank you. Okay. Australian restaurant. Chi- yeah, that's better. Chinese. Chinese restaurant. Okay. Um. Is there anything else? Yeah, I put it in the part store. Okay. Um. I don't know. I just realized there's like no, no place to go and buy fish. Like fresh fish. And I don't mean like on Aladdin. Fresh fish, something you buy them. Or, oh, we catch them, you buy them. That's what, I think that's what it was. Um, yeah, I think that's all that was here originally. I'll probably end up adding some more stuff, but so the rundown here is that movie theater is important because at one point, um, William is operating as a lawyer with a license and everything, and this American guy's dad, this American guy's dad, or was it his grandpa? Anyway, his relative passed away, and he's getting in the house. And he was driving on the right side of the road because that's what he's used to. He forgot that Ireland, you drive on the left, so he caused an accident, and the two cars crashed together. And she was taking her son to go to the movie theater over here, this movie theater, and ended up having to take him to Toby's, which is over in that ish direction. Yeah, that ish direction. Um, instead. So then they were coming home, and they, like I said, they crashed together. Um, the shooting range is important because in Esperanza's party, Ashley has a date, and her date takes her to the shooting range where her friend Connor works, and they have an adventure there. Uh, uh, her date Johnny is not very nice to her at all. This is important because just before Sean does something really nice, he needs to go and talk to, have a guy's day out to talk over the something nice with the guys, figure out how to ask it. And Ashley thought it was a date for him, him and her. So it ended up, she shot him with a hot pink paintball in the lap. um, that's not really important. I just wanted to build it, so then I put it in the story that it's the super warehouse store, and the Walmart that's also over in that direction is the warehouse store. Even though I think Walmart might actually be bigger than Costco. I don't know. Um, what else? Well, houses are important because there's a high school over there, and you gotta have people attend the high school. Um, oh, wait, I think I spelled that wrong. I did spell it right. Okay, because they're always calling it elementary, not elementary. Weird. Elementary, junior high. See, where I grew up, um, preschool was like the one that you paid for, as far as I know. And nah, the next town over does not need a college. They can go to the college that's over there. Okay. Maybe a fish store That's not what I meant. No. That's not what I meant. Oops. That's not what I meant either. I'm streaming. Okay, so maybe a fish store. I don't know. Anyway, there's supposed to be a visitor center over yonder somewhere, and it's supposed to take like an hour to get from the turn off in town here. Well, the next town over here, and and ooh, there should be a waterfall. Doesn't make any sense though, because how would you do a waterfall? Because the road's in the way. It doesn't work. Um, but it would be neat to do a waterfall. Anyway, like the camp is supposed to be over here, but Tree can't hear anything over in the town, so it's probably gonna be further out, like way down there. But I told all of you that we were going to go to the 4th of July fireworks. So I could at least show you the thingamabob. Yeah, in those two buildings. Okay. And we built Penelope's and we built the gas station. So I think we're pretty good. I don't know, but I think we're pretty good. Of course, I also said that we were going to build some houses. We never did. Yeah, I said we were going to build some houses and we never did. Um, duh. Okay, why was that there and the other one there? That doesn't make any sense. Anyway, whatever. Come on, stop it. My computer's got this really annoying thing where if you take anything toward the top, you obviously want it all across the screen. And no, I don't. Okay, so this thing. One of them, or a couple of them, didn't have this thing. Well, actually, I think a few of them. Okay, so... Yeah, so that is missing the firework part. So any of them that has the light like this, where it's stacked up like that, is missing the fireworks. I'll show you real quick. I know I showed you just on the last video even about this. Okay, so I went and fixed all of this. Wait, do I have that brick? No, of course I don't have that brick. That would be very good if I had that brick. And I don't. I think I made the floor here lava, and I just don't know because I don't have the correct brick to chase down. Okay. Okay. So I will show you what I've been working on. We're gonna get to the last one with actual fireworks in it and hop out, but that's what we're gonna do. We're probably gonna end up putting some more fireworks in. See, doesn't that look beautiful? That's the only one. I keep forgetting to take out the corner there. So we didn't take the gas station out. I mean, you know, the overhead part. We just replaced it with barrier blocks. they're talking about something over there, and I have no idea what it is. This is running so smoothly. See, part of that building is just invisible. I think part of that wall needs to become invisible. So I started out going red, white, blue, red, white, blue, red, white, blue. Because it's, 4th of July fireworks. It's our Independence Day. And our colors are red, white, and blue. Red, white, and blue. So that's what I started out with. But then I was like, that's kind of boring. So we'll see what colors it comes up with. That didn't go. Wait a minute. That didn't go, and I don't know where that one is now. It was a 2. I bet you that it just wasn't... Yep. That's the reason. Okay. So, like, a whole bunch of these, I had it on both sides. I really did. And then I was like, oh no, that's supposed to be a 1, not a 2. And so it ended up not being the way that it was supposed to be. And that makes sense why this is why only half of this went off. There. Now, you go and take it out so it looks more, not so bright anymore. Ooh. And then you go back over here. And I do not have to worry about, we'll put the road there. There we go. Okay, now do that. One red. Okay, see, that's what was supposed to happen. So I don't remember what year it was, but it was probably it's probably 2021 or maybe 2019, but I think 2021. I was like, okay, my mother-in-law's not supposed to be looking up at the sky, and there's going to be so many people that are so disappointed because they couldn't go to the fireworks because of COVID. And so I started doing this, and I've been doing it ever since. I really like this. Oh, shoot. Hey, that one was set up. That one was set up nicely. What's wrong with it? Oh, we don't want that. What? Why? Why? I'm like, what the heck? Okay. Yeah, the redstone's in there, and you know, wow. It's only on the blue ones. The ones that are supposed to be blue. Okay, so let's try this again. Maybe we'll get done with this and I can eat lunch. I've got raspberry tea. I've got raspberry tea. See, it doesn't work a whole lot better when it's wired. That one didn't go off either. Okay. Why didn't this one go off? They're having a whole separate conversation, but what my husband just said didn't make any sense. I mean, it made me laugh. Oh! Thought I fixed that yesterday. Oh my gosh. I went through this whole thing. No. I went through this whole thing. I really did. Okay. Finally. Now I have no idea where we were. Oh. Yeah. Okay. That makes sense then. Okay. So that proves that sometimes even the best editors can screw up. You know, because basically that's what I'm doing to this, is editing it. Making it, well, trying to make it perfect. I don't know if I'll ever get to perfect, but close enough to perfect would be a good thing. Like that song, Close Enough to Perfect for me. Yeah. That would, yeah, be good. I missed the 1, 2, 3. So I hope it went off. So the problem is that I wanted a mini, a mini grand finale at the end of each street, and there's a problem with that. I didn't know how to do it because I don't have enough room. I've only got 7, so unless I go and tear up the sidewalk, it ain't gonna work. Isn't gonna work. So, instead, I ended up coming up with that, and that. Okay, so this street will have a bunch of random colors. Totally random. Whatever shoots out, shoots out. and hopefully it'll look great. Some of them are going to be red, white, and blue like they're supposed to, but dang, this game likes orange. Okay, blue and brown. Just saying, this game liked blue and orange for a second there. See? White is the best you can do. Wow. Light blue and brown. I'm telling you, I totally randomized it. Oh, there's two right and there's two reds. Oh no. I did that on purpose, but it wasn't supposed to be that way. White and orange, or that might have been light gray. Blue, purple, and pink. I didn't catch that color. Double blues. Okay. See, it's like a real fireworks display. You never know what you're gonna get. Red, white, blue. Purple. Maybe magenta, but I think it's purple. Oh, those are those are the ones that... Wait. Only part of that went off. Why did only part of that go off? So I don't want to use the ones that say fireworks duration alone like that. I don't want to use that. I don't think that's going to be a doable thing because it doesn't look right. Yeah, but... Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, and it's not on a tick delay or anything. Set up exactly like everything else. But this side didn't work at all. There. That was weird. Okay, so I'm gonna go like that. And I'm gonna go like that. I know you're probably saying it should be there, but I couldn't oh, wait a minute. I didn't see if it actually worked. Dang it! Well, we got two colors. Okay. Then we got two colors again. So this one's got to have some fireworks duration. No, it doesn't. That one does. The one in the middle. The one in the middle does not work. Okay, so... Okay. I just wanted to make sure. Okay, that one was lime. Fireworks durations. I don't like them. They don't actually do much. They did more on my other file. I'm thinking that 3 back there was... or I'm just remembering wrong. Pink and blue. That's pretty cool. I like that. Blue and red. Except for that was only 2 colors. So it's probably got another fireworks duration in there. That was red. Excuse me. Oh, okay, we finally got to the spot where... So we know we need to take out the fireworks durations. I better go give myself a note. I think I will go over here. Okay. I'm probably being a weirdo, but I am scared to go across the grass without having something to tell me what it is. I mean, to tell me where I'm going. So, we don't have a sign with us. Of course not. Well, let's go see if there's a sign in the house. Okay. Well, like I said, I need to eat something. I'll probably keep working on this. I'll probably keep working on this and, off stream. Well, yellow will do. Oh, good hanging one. I like that. Do I have a non-hanging one? No, of course not. That was supposed to be... No, of course not. Okay, so I really am gonna go eat. But first, take out fireworks. Oh, excuse me, it's firework. Duration 1. Space. Why? Duh. Okay. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. That's not what I meant. That's better. Until I do that. And then, there. Now I can do it. Okay, take out firework duration 1. So anywhere there's a firework duration 1, I gotta put in something else. So I know I said it somewhere in the middle of this video, but please go on to Amazon and check out my books. Uh, you just go onto Amazon and in the search engine type in Tina Rash Books. TINABRASHBOOKS. Um, and you should find all 6 of my books: Pirate's Daughter, Misfortune, Hard Times, Esperanza's Party, The Island, and Adopted Coral. So, oh, I gotta tell you a little story first. Okay, so there was a job interview I was at, and the guy seemed like he wanted to hire me. I was being very likable, and he just seemed like he was gonna hire me. And then all of a sudden, I was telling him about my books, and as soon as I said that Esperanza's Party was not a children's book, he got that look on his face like, nope, ain't gonna hire her. Just because it's not a children's book. I only write children's books about my cats. The other 2 are not written yet. They need pictures from apartments that we used to live at, and I don't think that we're on necessarily speaking terms with whoever, because uh, you know, like, we don't know who owns the one apartment. Is that all set up ready to go? I'm pretty sure it is, but I want to double check. Okay. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, okay. Just wanted to make sure. Um, that is distracting me right now. Oh, okay. How many of those do I need? Wow. Um, yeah, that's distracting me right now. We got one over there, so I don't really have to worry about it. Got one right. See, I got one right here. I got one right there. Um, okay. So I don't know what game he's playing right now, um, but Preston and Brianna started playing this really weird game where you gotta hide a body. It's really weird. Okay, wait a minute. That is right there. So I probably went overkill when I did this last time. Took out too much of the building, but it works. Oh, and if you don't know who Preston is, he's like, I mean, I think every Minecraft player does know who he is, but if you don't know who he is, he makes pretty entertaining videos. Um, I liked it when he was like more on the build side, but like he does parkour, he does um oh build hacks to trick your friends so they end up dying instead of you. You know, all kinds of neat videos. Um, I don't always go for the idea of, tricking your friends so they die instead of you, but um, okay, there we go. Yeah, right there. And then um, we should be able to. Oh no. One more. Well, the window's not going to bug it. I know the window's not going to bug it. But this wall right here is. Okay, so I need to go and eat something. Don't know what yet, but so that would probably make more sense to do. So there's a guy on Buffy who plays the character Spike, and I think they said he was um they either said he was Australian or American. I want to say I want to say American, but I can't remember. Because I watched so many videos. But anyway, he's got like not a British accent, and in real life, and then on Spike, he just does it so easily. Anyway, I thought that was cool. Um, on some things, I really don't like hearing people's normal voices because I don't like them half as much as, um, half as much as whatever they sounded like in the movie. Like, I don't remember what I saw him on. Uh, I don't know. There's some movie that Hugh Jackman was on, and I didn't like his voice as much as I like. Well, Van Helsing, but I didn't actually watch that whole entire movie. Um, but anyway, I didn't like his voice half as much because he didn't sound like Wolverine in the first movie. I like his accent, so I don't know if that's like counterproductive of what I'm saying, but I like his Australian accent. So like when he was on Van Helsing, he did not sound right because he didn't sound like Wolverine. Because that's the first thing I remember seeing him in. I I totally loved him in The Greatest Showman. I don't know why, but that's okay. That's one of my favorite movies in the whole entire world, and I keep forgetting its title every once in a while. Well, actually, a lot, but I just totally forget its title, and I'm like that movie with Hugh Jackman in it. um, Oddly enough, though, I did not like the movie Australia. I thought I was gonna love it because Quigley Down Under, that was in Australia, and Crocodile Dundee movies Australia. Um, I didn't know that they went to Australia in the first one because I hadn't seen the first one. I liked the second one. And then I finally sat down and gave the first one a try, and I'm like, oh, I understand now why my grandpa was like, which one in Australia? Because he had well, okay, fine. It'll stay that way. Um, anyway, he had the movies on videotape. Yes, that's a videotape, not DVD. Videotape. That was the predecessor to DVDs. And DVDs are actually the predecessor to Blu-rays, which in my book I call high definition DVDs because I didn't want to have to pay, I didn't want to pay for the use of saying Blu-ray just in case somebody got upset about it. Well, I can't take out the register, so how am I going to do this? Hmm. Okay, now... No, I think we're stuck. No, yeah. We should be able to go down here, trigger that, and see that without the wall being in the way. Um, my husband said one time that having the bells there would keep the wandering trader in place. It didn't work. Yeah, did not work. So I'm gonna have to go on here and figure out, because they were all running just fine until we rounded the corner. Well, no, some of these were messed up too, huh? Hmm. I can't remember. Yeah, so we're gonna have to go through all of them and make sure that we take out the firework duration ones and put in a color that we haven't used, which is gonna mean a lot of typing it into Word and then taking it back out again. Or that Microsoft uh, Microsoft computers have yeah, non-Mac computers. um, regular computers, that are not the Apple Macintosh ones. Um, those ones have sticky notes on them. I don't know if Mac does. So anyway, it's a program called Sticky Notes, and you can put it on your. Um, you can open it up like a regular window and be able to type on it, all day long, and you never have to close it if you don't want to. Which may be causing problems with my computer, but I don't think it is. I've never had any problems with that. I've had problems with certain programs messing up my computer, but I've never had that mess it up. So, okay, let's try that again. There we go. Oh yeah, I wanted to take out the fireworks duration ones, so I gotta go and figure out which ones The one that has that. Dang, why do I not have regular chests? Okay. So did I just not have it, period? Weird. I always have that. Maybe I just don't have enough room. Yeah, I guess I just don't have enough room. Weird. Okay, I don't need that and I don't need that. Okay. So... Oh, cheap viewers again. I'm kind of in a mood right now. Because of that, cheap viewers. I do not buy or sell viewers. I did buy this though. This is a really cool add-on. I love it. Wait, what is that? Oh, it's a wooden cart wheel. I keep forgetting about that. It's a wooden cart wheel. And, where is the thing I am looking for? Where is the thing that I'm looking for? Where is the thing that I'm looking for? 'Cause I'm not finding it. It's right there. I mean, that's weird because obviously I had it at one point in time because there's chests there. Okay, so I do need to stop for lunch. And I keep saying that. And it would be nice if I actually did it. Um... Oh yeah, red, white, and blue. So we didn't use any fireworks durations there. What the heck did I do? So technically that first one should just be red, and then this one should be white and blue. And then this one should be the red, white, and blue. Um, we'll redo that later, I'm sure. Dang. Probably offering you art help. Ooh, I just got an idea. My husband likes to be called Darth Caesar on his Xbox because that's his gamer tag, you know. Um, you know, so most of us call him Darth, but some of the friends call him Caesar. But either way, whatever he gets called, it starts Caesar 00 if you want to, watch him sometime. But yeah, I lost what I was saying because my husband started talking. It's not his fault. He didn't know I was going to start. I was trying to remember something. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. So I was thinking, uh, see if I can get the picture, the AI picture thing to come up with a Jedi in um like make a Jedi in a Caesar robe or something, just something to spruce it up a little. Use a word everybody knows. Trying to teach my husband to use words that, like everybody knows on his streams. Because he just said his budget for art help is nil. Yeah, I'm pretty sure not enough people know what nil means. I know that it means that we don't have that much money, and, the money that we do have has to go household bills and stuff. But not necessarily will the audience may not know. That's what I was trying to say. My brain is just like a little disconnected today, and it's because I haven't had lunch. Okay. So I'm just double checking to make sure that there's uh, no fireworks duration 1 rockets in there. Yeah, I think it actually. I think it actually is, like not this. The first street is Oak Street, and then the next one is whatever. Oh, Spruce Street, and then Cherry Street, and like that. Um, Hopefully, by the time this is done, I'll still have fireworks rockets in here. I already checked that. Okay. And I already checked that. Yeah. Okay, that's red, white, and blue again. But, I'm trying to go through every single one just to make sure, because you never know where I put the fireworks duration 1 at, and so the problem is I'm going to probably end up putting this in somebody's backyard. The chest, I put it in a backyard, and they can have all the fireworks duration ones they want. But then I'm going to have to go, like I said, I'm going to have to go through and figure out. Okay. I know I looked through that one already, but I thought I saw something that I didn't, so. Anyway, after I'm done eating lunch and hopefully done, after I'm done eating lunch and hopefully after I'm done with that chapter, I am totally determined to A, finish that chapter today, B, figure out how many chapters are in the book. Because just because I have got a table of contents does not mean that that's the correct number of chapters in the book. One of my books has literally 103 chapters or 106, something like that. Anyway, it's a lot. But a lot of those chapters are short. Like a page or, up to 4 pages. And then there's, the 5+ pages, but, that doesn't take very long. Well, yeah. For me, it doesn't take very long to read, but, that's me. And because I'm not necessarily reading it, I am actually listening to it on my computer. Because I've got a cool program that does that kind of thing. It's called Speechalo, and I totally recommend it. Except for that, right now it's a little nerfed. I got the pro version, and I didn't think it was supposed to be a come up with money every year thing, but maybe it was. Um, an annual fee. Um, I didn't think it was supposed to be, but maybe it was. Anyway, it still says pro version at the top of my page, my uh, internet page. So I don't know why, if. Or I could put it in the apartment. That'd be a nice way to hide things away. Put it in the apartment. Okay. So far, I'm not coming up with any fireworks durations. Well, I'm hungry and I've got a lot of these to check out. So, I've plugged my books twice. If you're watching me on YouTube right now, please like, share, comment, subscribe, notification bell. Um, Actually, if you only want to watch certain ones of my videos, that's okay too. Problem is that, I make videos every single day, and you might miss something that you'll either uh, totally enjoy or you'll learn to enjoy. Um, I do. Okay, so I do Disneyland Adventures on Sundays, and I do Minecraft Mondays. Well, that's usually when I post them, when I'm not all excited about, this project. Are you serious? And I took it out. Really? Wow. Okay. I thought I did that on one, but I wasn't sure. Yeah. So, now I know. Yeah, I'm gonna keep trying on this and see where the problems are. Okay, so far I'm not finding any. Like I said, I think we ought to put it on the, I mean, in the, okay, I think I'm gonna turn that down because I don't know what y'all are hearing and what y'all aren't. I'm gonna end up, I'm probably gonna end up watching some of these again because I'm not hearing them. I'm just, I'm not able to hear them. I'm just able to see them. Or like I should be able to hear them, but like I heard when she was hysterical and seeing that she was getting eaten by a bear on the video game, but I don't know why. What? Oh, that was white. Okay, I'm fine. I thought I saw blue blue. Okay. Nope. Yeah, so I just decided I do not want to have the fireworks duration ones because they don't look like anything. I thought they went in the air. Apparently not. That's something I should add to my castle. Maybe we'll do that on Monday. We'll do a little bit of this and a little bit of that on Monday. Um, okay, so what I was specifically thinking of, though, is that my... Ugh, is that my... Um... Oh yeah, that's the 61. Okay. Well, that's another 61. That's not the 61, it's the other 61. Okay. I didn't even see what color they were. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, ba, dum, bum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-doo, 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 because I just realized what I was dumping. I thought we had another one. Yeah, see, we got that one right there. So let's figure out. Okay, that can go there, and that can go there, and that can go there, and there. No, you dumb thing. Thank you. And I'm a da ba do ba do ba dee ba ba do ba da ba da ba da ba da ba ba ba. I don't know, I just made up something. Um, red. Red firework. But normally people call them fireworks because there's. Why did I do that? Because there's more than one. Okay. And I think it was 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Okay. So 3 makes it 64, and then the rest of them are 64. And then now we don't have to have that. And then now we can go to the... Don't believe that! He's trying to say Terraria is a light enough game that I should be able to cloud play it, no problem. Yeah, I haven't found one game that you can cloud play and have no problems. Okay, so... Okay, and this is 61. It's a small enough game after all. Notice I changed it 10%. Yeah, that's another thing. If I don't get off of here, I'm probably gonna get myself banned. I mean, copyrighted. And that last company I just sang something for, kinda, um, would probably be upset about that. Um, or we could put in the ooh, we could put on top of the gas station. There's enough roof up here. I'm sure we could put on top of the gas station. On top of the gas station. I don't know, it just sounded like a fun way to say it. But we haven't found any of the fireworks duration ones yet. Isn't that interesting? Yeah, so I keep saying that I saw this show and it said that if you're yawning a lot, that could just mean that you're hungry. It doesn't always mean that you're tired. Of course, that was like so in the 90s. Okay, so we're gonna go and pull these. I mean, not pull these, but check these. And oh, and I still have to get upset at the so somebody posted 20 weird facts you didn't know about the Breakfast Club. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, okay. Where are they? And, on the thumbnail you see a cell phone. So everybody's gonna click on that because that was the 80s. Cell phones weren't widely used outside of people's cars. Okay, wait. We got light gray, light blue, yellow, orange, white, brown, pink, lime. I don't remember hearing magenta. Oh, I'm so confused. Okay, but anyway, I didn't hear magenta. Take that out. Ooh, wait a minute. Really? Oh, I filled up the whole thing like that. Great, now I gotta go and figure it out. Figure it out. Yeah. But now I have to come up with a combo. Let's see here. We'll do that, and 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 that. Yeah, sure. Yeah, so I'm just saying that they worked a lot better on the other file than they are on this one. So let's get rid of them. We'll put them on top of the gas station and it'll work, you know? Okay. I've got to take the garbage can up next time I go upstairs, too. I just remembered. So, the way I do the litter boxes, don't worry, I'm not going to go into like super details or anything. With the treasure hunting process, we'll call it. Uh, but I go and take my little Scooby Doo garbage can. I bought that years ago. I think my daughter was still a baby, or she was little, like 1 to 3 years old. Uh, if I'm wrong about her being a baby. Anyway, that I go and take that, and I put uh, 2 shopping bags in there. Not the reusable ones, the plastic ones, because you always go to the store and you get plastic bags. Um, so what do you do with them? You use them for litter. And I personally think that what you put in the litter actually helps it, biodegrade better. I don't know. I'm probably totally crazy, but I'm willing to hope that that's what happens. You know? So, anyway. I do that, and then I don't have to fight with the bag. It's a lot easier. And I just left the garbage can down here instead of taking it upstairs. Which is kind of annoying. Actually, it's a lot annoying, but anyway. So I now know not to use the fireworks duration rockets. That would be a bad thing. But this is going to be such a long thing. But I can do it by myself this year. If I don't want to, I don't have to. For the 2026, I don't have to worry about sharing it. I can just go and say, Um, oh, so that was the last one. Yeah. I can just go and do it myself and then post it and say, watch it when you can. Usually I'm trying to get people because, like, because one of my things is that I set it up so. What the heck? Um, I try to set it up to where, um, I try to set it up to where, you need friends for entertainment value anyway, and they can go and watch the thing, and, like, I'm the one setting them off. And it really helps, I think, uh, to get other people's reactions to it while you're setting them off. You get, like, the oohs and the ahs, and it's pretty cool. The one for 2025 kind of messed up, so when I did the video, like, we were talking and going, okay, this doesn't work, but this over here does, and so not my best video, but if you make it silent, you can enjoy the fireworks going off. The only problem with putting it at 50 out, like I did though, is that you don't hear them, go up and explode. Okay. Okay, so we're almost there. Almost there. So you can tell that I like that song, but I really don't want to have an argument with Disney over me singing their song on my stream, so. But I didn't. I just sang part of it. Okay, so what I need to do is see if I can plug my headphones to charge into my like I can plug my phone into or something. My controller. I was plugging my controller into it. Um I used to plug my controller into the remote for my chair, and it did not mess up anything. It gave it a good charge, and it was great. But now I've got a rechargeable battery, and it goes and sits on the charger until I need it, and sometimes it gets a little hot. It's not okay. But if I take it off the charger too soon, then it's not, it acts like it didn't charge at all. So, yeah, I'm confused. Yeah, so I came up with that one, red, white, red, white, red, white. Okay, I said I was gonna eat. Oh, well, let's get over to that light spot over there, and then we will stop. Oh, I gotta check something real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, yeah, let's use that other word. Well, sometimes they're like, they're on Discord. I mean, not Discord, they're on Twitch, but like through an app or something like that. So it's like when we're on the Xbox app. And some people want to say hi to you, but don't necessarily want you to say hi back because they're like internet shy, I guess. Or you took too long to say it or something. And it's got to be done just right. Okay, so we are gonna. I hope I sent that. Because I meant to if I didn't. Yeah, okay, I sent that. So we're gonna stop at that first, at that one with the light. Unless. Yeah, we're stopping at this one, I think. Yeah, I don't like this. Okay, so we got 3 more to go, and then we can fill those in and continue on. Except for that, we can't do that because I've got to eat. So I'm gonna hop off as soon as we get back over there where I just was. See, okay, so that's Oak Street, this is Spruce Street, that's Cherry Street. Um, this is Jungle Street. Pretty sure that's Junglewood. Um, can't remember what these guys are, but this is the street for those. and birch. And I can't remember what these are either. And then swamp trees, mangrove trees. Um, Wait, speaking of that, how many streets do we have? Okay, this is probably going to be Main Street. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I thought there was 9 streets because 9 trees. Huh. I guess I'll have to add another one. I don't really want to, but I think we're going to have to, because if we don't have one for each of the trees, then... Okay. Zoom, zoom. Okay. Yeah, so I'm going to have to play all those videos that I just listened to again. That's okay. That's okay. Like I said, I wonder if I can plug my headphones into my chair remote. It usually plugs in with USB, so I don't know. I mean, I plug the thing into it by USB. Okay. Ugh. Yeah, I'll phone look up that. Okay, so we'll go with that. This looks okay. Um, so if something wasn't shooting off, it was probably fireworks durations. No. Yes. Yes. Okay, I'm gonna quit saying that. There. Oh, so I was really happy because I used to watch this streamer, um YouTuber. I used to watch him all the time, and then I couldn't watch him anymore because he was too shrill for me. But that's his style, So then oh, wait a minute, that's his wedding. And so I watched that yesterday, and I liked it. It was neat. And they seem to be really happy with each other, and I hope it stays that way. Okay, well, green and cyan and blue. I don't know. Green, cyan, blue. And then we're good with that one. I said we were going to stop when we got to the light. We haven't done that yet. Like I said, some of them... Yeah. We're going to put that there. Okay, so I've said everything I need to say. I will see you in the next streamer video.